The US dollar index has been under pressure, but is it finally forming a bottom? In this Elliott Wave and Candlestick study, we'll analyze whether the dollar is setting up for a major reversal or if more downside is ahead. Are we seeing a confirmed bottom or just a temporary bounce? What do Fibonacci levels reveal? How will a dollar move impact key markets like commodities and equities? And since the dollar's strength or weakness plays a crucial role in metals, we'll also take a quick look at silver. Is it preparing for a breakout or another leg down? Let's break down the charts and track the next major move. This is the chart that we've been discussing today, and this is as we left it in the morning after our discussion on the potential bottoming. So I was expecting that the dollar would form wave 5 here and complete an impulse of the bottom. So far, this has been done. Now the question is whether this is everything that we have for wave 2 and wave 3 is already underway. So it looks like this wave has been very aggressive and it has some support, some technical support. What we are seeing now, let's try to evaluate it. Let's try to estimate. So now let's put real numbers here. So this is wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and this is potentially wave 1, wave 5 of big one. Now we have wave 2 and we are looking for the next move. So now let's measure it with Fibonacci levels, and this would be somewhere here. Well, that's gonna be an amazing run if it happens this way. I can tell you that's what the next level we would be looking for is this one. So this would be for wave 3 here, approximately here. Then what this would be, then retrace for wave 4, potentially somewhere here, and then we would be looking for wave 5 up here, and this would be the very first wave of the bottom. So let's see how it moves. So that's the perspective right now, and I would like to put some channel here so that we have some orientation. So this is potentially wave 2 and this would be wave 3, maybe here. So this is potentially a channel, then wave 4 somewhere here. Maybe wave 4 will be much longer because wave 2 is really sharp and fairly shallow. Maybe 4 will be deeper and more flat type, and wave 5 we would be looking somewhere here. So this is technically this 5-minute chart, and if this hypothesis is right, then by tomorrow noon we should see this type of rally approximately. Well, this is what the perspective. Now let's have a look at the candles, what the candles are telling us. This is a very interesting story here on the daily frame. First of all, I'd like to emphasize that the daily frame was grossly oversold, and dollar doesn't like to be oversold. And what I'm seeing here, potential either for direct move here with wave, with impulsive wave, if it forms like this, or we might see another lower low and then another move and a move here. So that's the only two paths that I would be looking for from these technical conditions. So either one more lower low in the next couple of days and then a strong rally upward. However, if we look at the candles, they are very interesting right now. So this is the 4-hour frame, and we have a confirmation of a 4-hour reversal. If we see bigger, oh well, in 24 minutes we might have a confirmation on a 5-hour frame, and this would be a very amazing strength. So for those who like step-by-step approach, the next candle would be the 12-hour frame, and it is already bullish engulfing. If it moves higher, then the odds will just strengthen, and it will be much more stronger potential reversal. So far it is bullish engulfing, and if it closes above, if it closes above this level, this was open 103,567, put it here, 103,567. This is exact level. If dollar closes above this level at 3 a.m. PST or 6 a.m. EST, New York time, then it's most likely tomorrow we are going to see another green candle, and it will be fairly strong reversal. Well, that's the perspective from dollar, from candles, and from Elliott waves. So that's the wave that we would be looking for. Now let's have a look at silver and see how silver is doing. I just looked at these candles a couple of hours ago, and it's been a big surprise. So technically we have a bullish engulfing on a daily frame, but just half an hour ago silver formed a big bearish engulfing on a 5-hour frame. Could it be a harbinger of something coming? I don't know yet. We need to see a confirmation. So in the next 4.5 hours, we will know what it would be. So in order to cancel this one, silver needs to close way above. But if it closes with a small candle like this, or if it makes a bigger red one here, that would be a confirmation on a 5-hour frame. So far, it's difficult to say anything else for 12-hour frame. It's quite a challenging task to have a bearish engulfing here. However, everything is possible. Like this candle, you see that silver made on March 10. It was a big one that triggered a move lower. However, it was stick saved and recovered. Now let's have a look at silver chart. This is where we left it on March 8, saying that there are two possibilities here. First is the green path as a diagonal, which is still possible, by the way, if we consider this type of formation. However, most likely I would be looking for a blue path. A, B, C here, potentially done already, and this would be a truncated flat technically for wave B, and it is sitting below the top and below the potential wave 2, so it still has a chance. So this could be wave 2, but that's a bit of a stretch. I would say that this blue path has much better perspectives right now. So let's see how it ends. Next tomorrow, it looks like it's gonna be a very crucial day, especially if dollar moves like we just described. And the final one I'd like to have a look is SLV candles. Today we have a daily bullish candle after a very strong bearish yesterday. But the question is whether it's gonna be continued or not. And I would like to bring this again to your attention. This was a failure on the weekly frame. Well, SLV failed to close above this green line by just a few basis points, 2 or 3. And well, it could close higher and it would be a reversal, but it failed, and now the odds are still bearish, pardon. The odds are bearish, and if this current candle, the weekly candle, closes again below this green line, it would be a big mistake. it would be a big signal for potential big reversal. This is what we'll be looking for in the next couple of days. So today's analysis, live analysis, has provided key insights into the dollar potential bottoming process. While the technical setup suggests a turning point may be either near or already behind, confirmation is still needed before calling a definitive trend shift. It could happen tomorrow or it could happen on Friday. If the dollar reverses upward, we could see major shift in commodities, bonds, and equities, and silver's reaction will be just as important to watch. By the way, if you watch today's daily market waves that we posted about 6 hours ago, we discussed all potentials for the TLT and for the bonds. So we'll continue tracking key levels, Elliott Wave structures, and candlestick patterns to confirm what's next for both DXY and silver. Stay tuned for our next update, and as always, happy trading.